Okay.
Somebody, help!
Please, someone do something. My money's on the big one.
Oh my god.
That takes care of that.
What do you want?
Speak, elf.
What's over there though? Yeah, maybe I could have walked here.
Coming to a frontal assault, we won't make it past the courtyard.
What's the alternative? Turn tail and flee. I will not abandon Iriel to such a fate.
All I'm saying is that we don't have the manpower to storm the place outright. There has to be another way.
Silence!
Hello.
We aren't alone. Stay your hand. What purpose have you in this desolate land? Are you in league with the servants who lay at our feet?
I'm looking for the Dragonborn. Here to set the record straight.
You're the true Dovahkiin. Yes, now I can see the resemblance. My heart rejoices to learn that the tales of your devilry were the doings of an impostor. If you also seek entrance into this false prophet's lair, then I believe our goals are one and the same.
Yeah?
Our leader ventured into this hideout hoping to find you. Instead, she wandered heedlessly into the gambit of a fraud. We were just working on a plan of rescue when you arrived.
What's your plan?
In truth, my associate and I are at somewhat of an impasse. He believes we should creep into this place like a vampire at sundown. There is no time for such subtleties. We should rush the entrance and cut down anything that stands in our way. Alas, perhaps a third opinion is just what the gods have provided. Tell me, what does the legendary Dovahkiin suggest?
Charge the place.
Then we will follow your lead, Dovahkiin.
It appears democracy has failed me. At least we have the Dragonborn now. Let's see if the legends hold true.
Perhaps you should sit this one out, Aiden. An intoxicated mind has no...
I knew it. You're in for a world of pain.
They have keys?
Kneel over so I can get drunk!
Alright.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
Here's a parting gift, milk drinker! Hold this arrow for me. That's the last time they'll mess with you. I'll give you that one.
Accept your fate!
They usually work.
Next time you won't get so lucky!
You guys are low level. You're not 106?
They tick
Excellent.
about something.
I need a good laugh. Another foe returned to dust.
That was an oversight. Fight like a pregnant horse. Hey, you stole my kill.
Someone there.
He's already dead, I don't think you needed that. What are we doing? Rescue Uriel. Find the Dragonborn.
Such carelessness.
It goes outside. Okay. All right.
It is generally considered a courtesy to clean up after yourself.
Did you hear something?
That was only the beginning.
No, I hit that guy. They're injured.
Take me?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Huzzah! Yes, my liege. Sure.
Yeah, stop acting weird.
Help over here? That spike wall is not to be underestimated.
How's that third eye working for you?
Isn't mocking the less fortunate against your code or something?
Needs healing. Just like the other guy.
What's
did.
the holdup?
Right,
Until next time, then.
stop being a pussy.
Thanks. Word of advice. Don't step on tripwires. The ancient Nords were no proponents of safe living conditions.
Right, well, if you're done plastering yourself to the wall, let's get moving.
Somebody's taking out the Draugr.
Orders came down. We are to execute the prisoner.
Oh my god. Oh my god, again? Oh. Huh. Didn't say it. Requires a key. Who has the key? Right. Via Mina. Hello.
Can you give me a hand? Thanks. Took you too long enough. A few more seconds and my head would be in a basket.
Apologies, my liege. We would have shown sooner had your pilot not been delayed.
That's me, the on-demand scapegoat of this Operation Quest thing.
Well, nitpicks aside, I'm fortunate you arrived when you did. Who's the third?
She is the Dovahkiin, my liege. The real one.
Is that so? If what my companions say is true, then you're the one I've been looking for. You seem to match the descriptions well enough. I mean, all except...
Except?
I guess I just thought you'd look more like me.
I don't look enough like you.
First, I need to know that you are indeed the Dragonborn of legend. I've already been conned once today, and it nearly cost me my life. Use the Thuum so I may confirm your identity. Then I'll explain why I sought you out.
You might want to cover your ears.
Any shot will do, so long as I can see that you possess the gift of Akatosh.
Maybe I'm too short. That better.
What?
That didn't do it.
Need something?
That didn't do it. Oh my god. Has to be something that affects her. Oh my god.
So it is true. You're my... well, you're the Dovahkiin. Guess the ploy got wrapped up and was intended for you.
Any idea what this imposter wants with me?
He stole your identity, hoping to lure you here and imprison you. Of that I'm certain. As for why, I can only speculate. I overheard a few of his subordinates mention the Daedric Lady Vermina and something about a destiny. But I'm unsure how you fit into it.
How'd they capture you?
I've been trying to track you down for weeks. When I heard you were held up on some island north of Dawnstar, I made great haste to get here. By the time I figured out this was the work of a fraud, the trap had already been sprung.
You were looking for me?
I have a... Wait, did you hear that?
It came from this way. The Dragonborn is upon us. For Lady Vermina.
No challenge at all.
I'll explain everything once we reach the surface. For now, we need to focus on getting out of here.
Hey, you stole my kill!
Okay. How do we get out of here?
It's frozen over. Must be another attempt to keep us contained. This will only take a second. Anyone who doesn't want their eyebrows singed should get clear. Hello.
You know the way of the voice?
A few words. As I said, I'll explain when the danger has passed.
Alright.
Farewell.
Oh. I shouldn't be using that. Oh my god, I dropped it. Trying to remember the keys. Where did it go? Oh my god. There. Yeah.
So the hour of your arrival has dawned. I will make this offer once, Dovahkiin. Surrender your weapons and dismiss your allies, and we will execute you in a manner befitting your prominence. Resist, and your death will linger in pain and torment.
You're impersonating me?
Lady Vermina has shown me a glimpse of your future, a fragment of the fate that awaits you. The choices you make will bring death, destruction, and ruin to countless innocents. There is no substitute. You must be stopped.
Really? You think you can defeat me?
So be it.
Is someone there? Dragonborn? I'll end your miserable life! I'll end your miserable life!
This game ends here.
And so I see the error of my ways. I thought I could challenge the course of destiny, save the lives that your rashness will lead to ruin. My defiance is all for naught. Their souls are now doomed to wait upon the judgment of Akatosh's chosen.
What choices will I make, and how can I prevent the fate you saw?
There is no deviance from the will of the gods. My death has proven this. The divine, it would seem, have sealed your fate.
What did you see?
I saw fire, death, chaos. And there, in the midst of it, you stood, channeling the destruction as you so desired, at the command of your new lord.
My new lord?
Lady Vermina, forgive me.
This cultist will defile your legend no more.
Ah, shame, really. Seemed like he'd be an interesting side to grab a pint with.
Any idea what he was talking about?
Not a clue.
Let's hope his vision was either misinterpreted or simply a fallacy of the Daedric lady he served. In the meantime, we should search for an exit. We aren't out of this yet.
Search for an exit. Well, that wasn't hard. Even a boat here.
Something on your mind?
What did you want to tell me?
Right. Forgive me if this seems out of place, but Imperial records state that you were orphaned at an early age. Do you remember anything before that? Anything at all about your birth family?
I was orphaned.
According to the records, yes. Though whether or not you were raised by a foster family afterward, I'm less certain. The information I attained was scarce, to say the least.
What else do these records say?
Aside from a birth registry, there was just one other document the Imperials had in their repository. A ship itinerary. On the year of your 5th winter, your family set sail on the SS Teviot, a boat that fell into rough waters and was lost near the Hunding Bay. Amidst the chaos, you were separated from your kin and ended up aboard a separate lifeboat. We've gone about very different lives since, isolated from even the memory of one another.
We?
Yes, Gods, how do I even say this? I'm your sister.
Really?
I thought you were dead. A victim of the sea on the night of the wreck. Were it not for Father's letter, I'd still believe that.
Father's letter?
You weren't the only one to have fallen astray when the SS Teviot was lost. I too was separated from our parents. I've been kept in the dark as long as you have, until the letter. Our parents are in danger. They have no one to turn to. They marked the area of their residence on a map and pleaded for our immediate arrival. That's when I learned you were still alive, and of your status among the Nordic people. In great haste, I journeyed from High Rock to Winterhold to find you.
And note, that's the only evidence you have?
I wouldn't have departed on such a journey if I disbelieved its authenticity. In some ways, the letter confirmed what I already knew, and in others, what my heart had always wanted to believe. When my lifeboat washed ashore, I thought my family had been lost forever. My only memory of them is the amulet of Akatosh that had etched in it 4 names. Our parents, yours, and mine. I clenched it so tightly throughout the storm that I nearly broke the chain, not daring to loosen my grasp for fear the wind or waves would steal my family again. Only our parents would have known of this personalized piece of jewelry, and they mention it in the letter.
What kind of trouble are our parents in?
They couldn't include many details, likely out of fear the letter would be confiscated. I only know that they face a grave threat and require our aid. That's enough for me.
Where are they?
The map points to a small ridgeline near the coastal border of High Rock and Hammerfell. The ship and crew I've assembled to take us there is waiting for us at the Solitude docks.
Alright, I'll be there.
The ship is docked in Solitude's harbor. I'll make sure they don't leave without you. Oh, one last thing. After all this time, it's good to finally meet you.
You too, sister.
Anyway, we'd better not keep the crew waiting. I don't know how much longer my coffers will cover the dock fee. We'll set sail as soon as you're aboard.
Ah! Alright, I'll make my own way there. I don't know what that island is, if it's an island.
Bold! Now cast!
Oh my god, I can't travel. I need to swim then.
Bold! Now cast!
Deacus? The hell? Wow, right here.
The last of your supplies have been stowed. Are you certain she'll show?
She'll be here.
Yeah?
Is there something you need?
Something on your mind?
Stay where you are. This will only take a second. I need to look into your eyes. Just stop moving around so I can see. No signs of vampirism. Open your mouth. This one's clear of lycanthropy, too. Now, for the Oath of Purity. Note that any form of deception will incite the wrath of Stendar, whose reach extends to all four corners of Tamriel. Now, repeat after me. I, state your name, do hereby solemnly swear.
I state your name, do hereby solemnly swear.
I'll have you know that satire during the Oath of Purity is a punishable offense. Now please, do it right.
I, Laurana, do hereby solemnly swear
that I have no intention to attempt the forbidden practice of Daedra worship.
I have no intention to attempt the forbidden practice of Daedra worship.
So help me, Stendar.
So help me, Stendar.
May this oath bind me, and should I stray from it.
May this oath bind me, and should I stray from it.
May Stendar have mercy on my soul, for the vigil will not.
May Stendar have mercy on my soul, for the vigil will not.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Welcome aboard.
You're a vigilant.
How goes it?
Something wrong?
I was a vigilant. I technically still am. Probably outrank you by at least 7 ranks.
Sorry about that. Katri can be a little zealous at times. It comes with being a vigilant, I guess. But she means well.
When are we leaving?
We'll set sail as soon as you're below deck. Until then, feel free to meet the crew and get settled in. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Speak to the crew.
What do you need?
Greetings.
Ah, Dovahkiin. I heard about your duel with the mighty dragon Alduin, though the dungeons of a madman were hardly the place to speak on such matters. I am honored to serve beside a warrior of your particular valiance and nobility.
Dungeons of a madman. How do you know, Iriel?
I overheard the Solitude guards talking about a woman assembling a crew to track down her lost parents. As someone who lost his father at a young age, I could empathize. And as a Knight of the Thorn, I recognized my sworn duty to offer my sword to those in need. The choice was clear.
Knight of the Thorn?
I know what you're thinking, but our order has made substantial progress since its founding. We're no longer the inept kinship of drunken derelicts our reputation would indicate. We're a league of disciplined and virtuous warriors now.
Alright. Can you hold your own in a fight?
I'll do what's necessary to defend the innocent. So long as our beliefs do not find themselves in opposition, you can count on my support.
Alright.
Of course, Dovahkiin. It was an honor to speak with you.
By Talos! Are you really the Dragonborn of ancient Nordic legend? The one who killed the fearsome dragon of Whiterun with just a mere glance of disapproval? Oh, and is it true that you can consume 30 cheese wheels mid-combat without breaking a sweat? And what about the rumor that you could ride a horse completely perpendicular? This is so exciting.
Maybe a little exaggerated.
So, 20 cheese wheels then. That's still pretty amazing. Imagine the look on my little sister's face when I tell her I spoke with the Dragonborn. She won't believe it! I could think of at least 100 novels that could be derived from your adventures.
How do you know, Iriel?
I'm a writer, you see. Tia Alto at your service. When I heard about your sister's adventure, I thought it'd be a great opportunity for some ideas for my latest novel. Maiden of the Sea, the romantic tale of a princess who voyages into the unknown to find a cure for her sickly sister. I can't wait to get started on it. But of course, I have to allow myself to experience her journey firsthand so that I could better connect with my readers. What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea.
Thanks. I don't like the concept of writing on topics I haven't first experienced. I think too many authors cheat their audience that way.
Alright.
See you around.
Sickly sister. Who's sickly?
Why are you looking at me like that? Did I do something unpopular again? Welcome aboard, my friend. I don't believe we were able to get properly acquainted earlier. Name's Hayden. I'm the pilot of this vessel.
How do you know, Iriel?
Ah, now that's a fascinating story. She burst into the Winking Skeever late one evening as if a dragon were in pursuit. Told everyone she was looking to hire a ship to venture to the border of Hammerfell, and for a mere 5,000 septims at that. Everyone else laughed.
You didn't.
Of course not. I had a mouthful of spiced wine at the time.
So you're the only one willing to help?
I was the only one drunk enough to think it was a jest, so I played along. Turns out it wasn't, and well, here I am. Captain of the newly acquired SS Deficit at your service.
SS Deficit.
Like it? Named her myself. Between dock fees and the excessive stockpile of booze I've stored below deck, the septims Iriel paid me are all but spent. My hope of coming out of this with a profit is about as credible as Ulfric's claim to the throne.
Newly acquired.
Oh, right. Must have left that part out. You see, how do I put this? I didn't exactly have a ship when I made the offer, and, technically, I still don't.
Whose ship are we on?
I aim not to find out, my friend. Which is why I'd suggest departing as soon as we can, if you don't mind the request. The guards are getting suspicious.
You inspire a lot of confidence.
Not quite. I'm just a Nord who fully commits to his questionable life choices. But don't worry about that. I'll get the ship to its destination one way or another. You have my word.
Alright.
The sooner we leave, the better. Just as a reminder.
Mesa Vigilant hasn't got a problem with you.
Yes? I hope you know earlier was just a precaution. Nothing personal.
You're a vigilant.
It's not just werewolves and vampires. I am disgusted by any abominations that prey on mortals. My order was founded following the Oblivion Crisis to prevent any similar disasters from engulfing the world again. I take that obligation very seriously.
Hold your own in a fight?
I have years of experience hunting the many horrors of this world, taking everything from witches to werewolves into the light. If it's a skilled combatant you're searching for, you need look no further.
Alright.
Don't let me keep you.